agree. I tweeted this out last night, and I was told that Joffrey Lupul has basically been told by the team to have his bags packed. The Toronto Maple Leafs do plan on moving Joffrey Lupul. And you can say, well, yeah, they'd like to move everybody. And they'd like to move a lot of guys for good value. But the plan is to not have Joffrey Lupul wearing a Toronto Maple Leafs jersey at this time next week.
Right. It's probably the player, how would you put it? It's the player with the combination of, if he's healthy, you got health in your corner. When he's healthy, he's effective. You got that in your corner. He's not ancient. He's 31 years old. That works for you. And the contract is serviceable. We're not talking about acquiring $7-8 million.
It's not great. It's not great, but if healthy, it's fine. Yeah. And Lupul is the guy. And I mean, you almost, if you are a team acquiring him for a playoff, let's say you are the Pittsburgh Penguins, you actually like that the guy is 30 years old and not 22. Right? He's been he's been in playoffs before. And isn't Joffrey Lupul that guy? Like, let's say that you take the Penguins. In the Crosby year, they've won one cup. Right? Just one. Which is, it's great to win a cup, but you think with Sid and Malkin, you could have won more than one. Winning that second cup is so important. Is Joffrey Lupul not a guy? He slides in. He's healthy for the next 3-4 months. He scores you 9-10 goals in a playoff run and helps put you over the top.
There's not too many, people can rip the durability factor, but there's not too many Western Conference contenders even that aren't instantly better by acquiring. If you're not giving up an asset from your team, you're giving up the off-quoted on Brady and Walker pick and a prospect. you are much better for your Stanley Cup run. You're much better come mid-April when you're skating in the playoffs by having Joffrey Lupul and not. At least know this.
So yeah, we'll keep you in the loop, but that is what we're hearing is that the Toronto Maple Leafs, you name any guy you want, but Joffrey Lupul is definitely a guy they're looking to move in the next week. It is 6:11. Let's get you what else you need to know on your Monday.
This is your Monday morning six-pack. 6 things you need to start your day.
All right, number 6, starting on the racetrack. It is a big race. Joey Logano is the winner of the Daytona 500. At one point, he was a bit of a phenom. He was booted out of Joe Gibbs Racing at the age of 22 and looked washed up.
Yeah, I agree with all that. I agree with everything you just said.
All right, but let's move on.
But that said, it was sort of, he wasn't anybody's favorite. He was definitely, all eyes were on Jeff Gordon. This is likely going to be his final Daytona 500. He crashed and finished 33rd. They showed all the people buying his merchandise. Merchandise and NASCAR racing, is that always strange? Do you can like a golfer, do you like a tennis player, but you don't garb yourself up like that golfer. Some of these racing fans do that. I don't expect you to dress like Graham DeLette. You don't expect me to dress like Novak Djokovic coming to work. But people want to dress like Jeff Gordon.
You kind of do, to be fair.
I don't know about that.
Number 5, Pacquiao Mayweather. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen very soon. This fight is finally confirmed. And yes, it is 4 or 5 years too late. But that said, when this thing rolls around in a couple of months' time, in Las Vegas, it's going to carry a lot of hype with it. But at this point, does anybody think that Floyd Mayweather is going to win handily?
Yeah, it's funny, and they met at a Miami Heat game randomly. Neither knew the other was going back on January 27th, again, pre-Super Bowl. They figure the fight could gross $400 million all told, and they want to charge, this is in the States, so who knows here, for high def, $99.95 for the pay-per-view, $89.95 in standard def, so your girlfriend and my wife can get together.
They can't tell the difference. Yeah, they can't tell the difference.
The spit and the sweat, they have no idea.
Number 4, Marshawn Lynch. He was at the heights, at the center of some debate, some controversy a week ago. Well, it looks like the Seattle Seahawks are very desperate to have him back. They have worked out a deal in principle that'll pay him about $12 million, the team option, but does give him the room to retire at the end of next season if he wants to.
I don't think we all, maybe the Barry Sanders thing conditions us to think, get ready anytime a great player could walk away and quit. And especially after being sort of getting to the heights, winning a Super Bowl, getting to one. But I don't think we felt that way about Marshawn Lynch, did we? There weren't signs that he was going to do something else besides football. He does love to play, and take that away from him.
Yeah, it's a weird sport. It's a weird position. I'm not sure on anything anymore when it comes to running backs. Number 3, Graham DeLette falls just short at the Northern Trust Open. Looking for a while like he was going to have a real good chance to win his first PGA Tour event. He starts today 2 back, shoots a 2 over, and finishes 2 back. It was there for him. James Hahn with the winner. Number 2, the Toronto Blue Jays have open camp. Pitchers and catchers reporting over the weekend. The first full workout goes today. And come Tuesday will be when exhibition games start to take on the Pittsburgh Pirates. And the number 1 thing you need to know, Raptors on the radio tonight. They're in New Orleans taking on the Pelicans. No Anthony Davis for the second time this season when the Raptors have played them. A wild weekend. We'll get into it as the morning goes on. They pound Atlanta Friday in Atlanta and then get pounded by Houston in one of the slumpiest games you'll ever see.
Boy,
out Saturday.
How topsy-turvy. We talked about not wanting to face the Miami Heat Friday morning, and subsequently since then, Chris Bosh with this
out for the year.
Scary thing with blood clots on both his lungs, and obviously means something to the people of Toronto for the years he gave here. So everybody wishes him well, but it's a very harsh blow. His health comes first and foremost, but it's a harsh blow to whatever Miami's looking to accomplish in the postseason.
So the Toronto Maple Leafs back in action on Thursday night. Philadelphia Flyers in town. Now we want to send you to the ACC coming up in March the 7th. It'll be after the trade deadline. The St. Louis Blues will be in town. We have tickets for you. So name us this mystery Leaf. Clues throughout the morning. Here's your first one. He finished his career with 54 playoff goals, including 26 with Toronto. Your next clue is coming up this morning, 7:14. Brady Mock coming up as well at 6:30. Yeah, the Raps weekend was a pretty nutty, wacky one.